Let me clear my throat. So I'm laughing because as I've been thinking about how I want to do this video, there have been crows behind me kind of happily chattering. And I'm laughing because they've been very busy the last couple of weeks chasing away big predator birds. I've seen them chasing away hawks, a raven or two, which we don't see too much over here, eagles, a couple of falcons, things like that. And there was at one point that in fact, it was when they were chasing off the raven that I realized that's a little bit of protection energy. And I got a few other messages about it too, but I want to come back to what the title of the video is about. And I'm going to say it's a Legendary You challenge. Because I put a post out in the community thing that said, are you ready for a Legendary You challenge? 30 days. Free. Email me, call me, text me. And I had a couple of people, whomever you are, I love you, reached out and asked to know more about it. And the interesting thing is, like, I mean, I've got coaching certifications more than most people have. I have a good educational background. I have a lot of beautiful things that I could throw around. And I thought about, like, laying out a syllabus of sorts and making it this big thing. Though Spirit said, no, no, no. You've done that. You've done that stuff. You could do that anytime you want to put that into it. This is something different. This is something fun. This is something that's a part of your light work. Don't worry about the details. Just shut up and do what we say, for lack of a better way to translate it. And so I put up that post. And I was thinking, well, what am I going to tell people when they want to know what we're doing? And Spirit said, just talk to them. And so I thought, okay. So when a fair amount of people texted me, I thought, well, okay, this is weird. Why did I feel called to text me? Now I feel like I'm asking people if I can call them or if they can call me because it feels like that connection is in there. But then I realized through a couple of wonderful different things that this is going to be different. And so, I mean, this could be your 30-day challenge, or this could be a, let's say, once in a lifetime challenge. And the challenge to you, would you like to, for being legendary, is that you allow me, wickedly divine feminine, or as Maverick so dearly called me today, the wickedly divine feminine, which is true. I am the one and only. Um, so you can email me, you can call me, you can text me. And what my guides are saying is that you should. That's funny. You hear all the excitement from the neighbors' dogs? Tell me something that comes from your heart. You can tell me your story if you want. And that's including in text. It's free, so it's fine. And it's a Google line, so it's there. Um, or you can call me and tell me a bit of your story. Whatever you have time for, whatever you feel like you really want to be heard. It could be about your past, it could be about your future. You could send me one word and I will ask you a question. And this is about a couple of different things. This is partly for me to have fun because I could really use some fun within this little bit of heavy energy. And Spirit is showing me that it wants. So, Divine Maverick did some, I don't remember the video, but she talked about letting Spirit show us off. And then I've been hearing other readers. I don't listen to a lot of readers anymore, but of the readers that I do listen to that seem to be in the collective, there's been this kind of continual energy of let Spirit show you off. Spirit is setting the table. It was a weird thing to hear. Spirit's setting the table for your enemies. I don't like the word enemies, and I don't like the idea of like showboating in a way, but I also like the idea of exploring. Like, if Spirit was to set my table in front of everybody, friends, family, people who aren't very fond of me, let's call it that, or any potential frenemies. I don't know that I have any out there, but if it was to set the table, the image in my mind, I was going to do a different video about this, but it's coming out now, is from Beauty and the Beast, the Be Our Guest song, be a guest, be a guest. Like that's what my guide. That's what it feels like my guides would be doing, setting my table, right? Um, but it's part of the allow spirit to show you off. Why are you hiding your gifts? Why are you, why are you pushing things away? And one of the things my DM has always said, he hasn't said it in a little while because of certain circumstances, but he used to always say, I ask fantastic questions. And they always make you think. Sometimes they're questions that you didn't feel ready for and they might trigger you, but they're exactly what, like, it helps you level up, it helps you open up. Sometimes it simply causes you to question something that you always thought was true, and sometimes you come back and you find that it's the same answer you originally believed it was, but you know new things about it and you have a greater conviction in it because you went through and thought about it. There's all sorts of things, but I don't even fully understand the power of it myself. I do know that I enjoy it when it is a consensual experience and when it helps people level up. And so far it has. I mean, even people that I've asked questions that have completely pissed them off still leveled up. So whether acknowledged or not, I know that it's there. So this is the challenge to you, and you will be helping me with a challenge to me from my guides is to let me ask you one question. And part of the challenge is for you too, especially if you feel like you have phone anxieties, texting anxieties, anything like that. This will be helpful. It's just one small interaction. You can share whatever amount you want, or like I said, share a word. Or how about this? If you don't want to share something, send one emoji. One emoji that feels like the feelings that you're feeling about whatever situation you're thinking about. And, you know, I'd have no idea what questions I'm going to ask you. I don't have like one set question. And a lot of this is going by spirit. So, check in with yourself. Look for that quiet voice that's whispering from the universe to the universe, from your heart, from your soul, and think about it there. So that's my challenge to you. And for right now, if anybody would like to, and just simply let me know whether you email, call, or text me, that you would like to be asked one question every day for 30 days. Like you can share a little thing with me, or you can share one long thing with me in the beginning, and I'll think of different questions to ask you every day. Just one, not overwhelming amount. And you don't even, just to be clear, when these questions are asked, you don't have to answer me. The challenge part of that's part of the challenge in this. You can speak to me if you want, but once the question is asked, you already end up in conversation with spirit about whatever thing was asked, and that is what the thing is about. It's about having another modality from spirit to be able to help you level up your game and stuff. So be brave, and I'll talk to you soon.